Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter, and he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that.
He is Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, one of the most historically important fighters of all time. This bout, and this one has all of those. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier finally answering back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Perfect counter shot. They built a statue of Frazier in Philadelphia, one of the most popular athletes in Philadelphia history. Straight right just misses. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the left hand. Get him angry.
Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight. Counter punch is smart.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. Missing with the left uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That jab doesn't find a home. Couldn't land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Frazier's such a good inside fighter.
Never gonna happen. If you got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
No rest for the weary. You'd like to see more jabs. Then step back for just a moment. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Perfect counter lands. Frazier says, you want to go toe-to-toe? Let's do it. Can you believe this? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. And here comes the legend, Joe Frazier. Hall of Famer, all-time great. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
How about that time counter shot? Left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes to Taekwondo?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Don't blink when you're watching Joe Frazier. He's got one-punch knockout power. Joe Frazier is in trouble. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. There's been a significant... Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. A true champion knows how to get the Brown Bomber in some trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down goes Joe Frazier. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen, if I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with the jab. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Frazier being much more selective with his punches. Joe Louis in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter punch caught him. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart.
Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. way through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. So he's up, and the corner has the white towel. Are they going to throw it and stop this fight?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? He's been knocked down, but at least not. And there's the bell to start the round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. In trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can't land that jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When are we going to see a jab from the... Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Frazier in trouble. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. So a majority decision here today.